God knew Jeremiah can do this. He can speak out. He can conquer. I've made him the ruler. But the guy will not lift his finger. Why? Because he does not believe he could do it. And so the first thing, like we see in Jacob's case, was not just it's not to empower the person or bless the person. Those are all taken care of. What is missing is for this person to see themselves the right way. That's why when he said, Lord, I cannot do it, I'm a child, God says to him something. He says, don't say that. Don't repeat what your mind tells you. Don't repeat what your experience tells you. What you should repeat is what I tell you. Because you don't know what you can do like I know what you can do. Why? Because I'm the one that created you. Does it make sense to you? How many of you have at one time thought you couldn't do something, then after a while you found you could do it? Happens all the time. So the thing you think you cannot do now, you're not right. He saw himself as a child. He saw himself as one that could not talk. Now watch this. Look at verse 6. Lord, behold, I cannot speak. I am a child. Present, past, future. But I think it's simple present tense. Okay. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and I ordained thee a prophet to the nations. What part is this one? Past. Past tense. I think it's past tense, right? So, how do I demonstrate this to you? Three guys. Strong guys, three guys. This is Jeremiah. All of them are Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Wow. So this is Jeremiah in the past, Jeremiah in the present, Jeremiah in the future. Okay. Now, God comes to Jerry. Okay? And God is telling Jeremiah something he wants him to do. The Jeremiah of the future. I want you to go and do this. This is what I want you to do. So God says, I want you to go to these kings, to these nations, and prophesy to them and rebuke them and be my servant to them. This is what God is telling him. And Jeremiah said, I am a child. And I cannot talk. Please watch this. And God said, before there was you, I knew you. I knew you before you had any experience. What is interesting? He's talking about the future Jeremiah, quoting the old Jeremiah. Does it make sense? This present Jeremiah is not accounted. Before I formed you, I knew you, and that was when I sanctified you and ordained you. Before you began to have your experiences. And he said, therefore, your experiences don't nullify who you are. I thought you got this. I'm talking to you in the present about who I know you to be. And who I know you to be is who I knew you to be. And who I knew you to be is who I know you to be. So what has happened in your life does not change how God knows you.